What's up, guys? Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back finally with the follow-up review to the Brydge Pro for the iPad Pro 11. Let's jump right into it. So Brydge is a premium keyboard, a premium accessory for the iPad Pro 11. Now, I've done my initial review on this keyboard, and my initial review was it was a great product. Not too heavy, does add a little weight when you pair it with the actual iPad itself, but the actual keyboard is not too heavy. You have these hinges back here. We've went over all that, but now I'm here to tell you basically my findings and the things that I like and the things that I dislike about this keyboard case. Number one, the things that I like about this case. It is, like I said, not too heavy, does add a little weight, but I've had heavier accessories for my tablet. The shortcuts are awesome. You have any shortcut basically that you would like. You actually have backlit keys, which is awesome for typing at night. If you're in a dim room, you have no issues whatsoever. Along with those shortcuts on the top of that keyboard, you actually have a dedicated Siri button right here. So if you ever need Siri for any reason, you just pop that button, she answers, you tell her what you want and what you're looking for. The rubber grips on the bottom, awesome. You're not gonna slide, you're gonna stick in place. There are no issues with that. The fact that these hinges are rubberized is great. I don't have to worry about getting my iPad scratched up. Any issues with sliding that in, there's nothing to worry about. Another thing is the functionality. So when the iPad is sitting in here and you're actually sitting down to type, these keys feel really natural. There are no issues when you're using this. The keys are nice and spaced. They're nice and clicky. They're tactile. You have no problems knowing that you actually hit that button that you were trying to hit. And then there's the battery life. Now, Brydge claims that one charge will last you a year. I'm not sure about that. I have only had it for about a week or so. The year mark has not come around, but they are claiming that one charge lasts a whole year. So I'll be interested to see if I ever have to charge this again. And then you have these little rubber bumpers right here. So when you actually flip your iPad down, these rubber stoppers keep it from rubbing up against this aluminum casing. Now, this is basically everything that I like about this case. It's a great case, nice premium device. It's going to get the job done. Now, the things that I don't like, and you've probably seen some of my comparison videos, and I've actually reached out to Brydge about these, but number one on my list is this, the actual rubber hinging. So the rubber hinges are a great idea. You don't want that iPad to get scratched up, but these rubber pieces are always constantly popping off, and you have to pull it back up and over. Not only does it separate here, it also separates down here, so it leaves this piece of aluminum exposed. And if you ever forget and don't put it back on and you try to put your tablet in, you run the risk of scratching that tablet up. Next thing, Brydge actually comes with 4 separate modes. So you have your traditional keyboard mode, you have your movie mode, you have your protective mode, you have your tablet mode where you can just fold it back. Only downfall to these modes is that you have to take this tablet out and flip it around to achieve all of them. So let me show you. You notice we have keyboard mode. That's the first one. This is the one that people are going to use the most. Keyboard mode. Then you're going somewhere, you got your protective mode. That's it. I'm going to take this pencil off for right now. While we got it in protective mode, my next issue right here. I want you guys to notice that lip. Now, I'm not going to do this, not going to cut this video, nothing. I'm just going to hold it up. My iPad is flush in there, and there is still a lip. so my tablet hangs over the actual keyboard case itself. So that's another issue that I had with this. Like I said, I've reached out to Brydge hoping for an answer in a couple of days or so. And I pushed it all the way in. It's all the way in. I pressed it in several times. Still got that lip. I pressed it in several times and you still get that lip. So maybe this is a defective unit. I'm not sure, but hopefully we can get this resolved. While we're on the back, this magnetic cover is not as magnetic as it should be. This cover kind of is a little iffy. Sometimes it hangs on. If you go to pick the tablet up the wrong way, the cover's just going to slide off. That's another issue that I've had with this. The magnetic backing doesn't seem to be magnetic enough. Now, for those other modes that we talked about, to get this to work, remember, you have to actually take your iPad out every time, flip the keyboard around, place it back down in here, and then you get your multi-angle movie mode. So any angle that you want in between here, you got it. And then fold it down. If you want to draw, you got this mode right here. So let's place this all the way down and see. And my issue is mine doesn't go, see, it'll come right back out. So hopefully we can work on that. Those are my only issues though, guys. And like I said, I've reached out to Brydge. Hopefully we can get a solution going. And notice I just took that tablet out of there and boom, look what happens. Pulls that piece of rubber right off, and you're constantly having to place these back on. So those are the issues that I'm having with the Brydge as of right now. Also, another issue is the price. The price of this keyboard case is gonna run you about 150, 160 bucks. So that's very expensive. It's a good product, but the price is way too high. So the likes outweigh the dislikes, but the dislikes are basically the main features. This hinge is like one of the main features. The actual ability to fold it flat like a laptop is one of the main abilities. So I would say that for right now, this Brydge keyboard is a no-go for me. I have not been using this for the past 3 to 4 days maybe. I used it for maybe 2 or 3 days off and on, and I started having those issues and started comparing it with other devices, and I have not really picked it up since. So this one for right now, until we find an issue, until we solve these issues, maybe this is a defective unit like I said, but until we solve these issues, this Brydge case, tablet case, cover, keyboard is a no-go for me. It does not check all those boxes that I needed to check. It does have the auto sleep wake, and my pencil will sit on top of it and charge, but everything else that the main reasons I bought it for, to make it look like a laptop, the protective hinges, they're just not working out for me. So hopefully we'll be able to get this issue figured out, but hope this is able to help someone. This has been my follow-up review to the Brydge Pro 11 for the iPad Pro. Until next time, be sure and give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. Average Tech Guy out. Peace.